You know. This has been one of the best restaurants for a few years. Michelin 2022 and 2023, as well as world's 50 best restaurants. Right, this is beef. So first we've got the beef carpaccio. Yummy. I opted for my signature, the yellow bird. And Auntie's got the nashi.
Let's do that.
This is actually beef. Like, on my mother's life. No lie.
You don't care what your mom beef. Do one of the dogs, Louis.
Louis' life, that's beef. And
eggs
we
are
got all the caviar, nice. We got the Hokkaido scallops with mandarin. These are really good. I love them. Auntie really loved her.
Oh yeah, that's delicious, dude.
Did you get the truffle one or you got the regular one?
The regular one. Unbelievable. Like,
so
it's melting in my mouth.
This is an off-the-menu dish. If you know, you know. In fact, I'm gonna gatekeep this.
I'm gonna tell you guys everything.
She doesn't know what the name is. I'll tell you where we are, but I'm not telling you the dish name. I'm actually really depressed, I'm not gonna lie, but like, I'm just glad I'm not in economy. No offense. Can't be doing that. Once you fly business or first, like, there's just no going back, babe. There's absolutely no going back. It's just a lifestyle now. You can't go backwards, you only gotta move forwards. Oh my goodness, she's perfect. Wow. Sometimes they put too much cheese and not enough cheese and not enough tomato, but the balance, the ratio of the tomato and the cheese right now, chef's kiss. I also ordered coffee from my favorite coffee place, Hagen. I ordered an extra bottle of these so I can drink it tomorrow morning. I'm just so beyond excited. But first we have to garden. I am back, but the puff is not. Please do not bring back this puff. Like, I'm guilty of doing it in the comfort of my own home. Would I leave the house like this ever again? Absolutely not. Absolutely. How did we ever think this was a look? Obviously, back in London, I thought I'd do a little quick get ready with me because it's time to get ready. I arrived this morning. I'm really sad. I had to take all my jewellery off. I think that was the saddest part. And I was like, I left everything in Dubai. I was like, let me just take this watch. No one will know what it is. Let me just put on an Apple Watch. No one will want it. Nothing is acceptable here. It's crazy. Every time I come back, I'm just so grateful to be living in Dubai, where I literally don't even have to think about locking my car. Like, I don't know where this is going, but like, I fully left my Louis Vuitton bag with my laptop outside in my car with the keys inside once. And this was the Range Rover. It wasn't the G-Wagon. It wasn't the Spectre. I went to do my nails. I come back. The car, the keys, the things inside, everything is there. Can you just imagine if I did that in London? It's disgraceful that London has become that. I'm so sad. Like, every time I come back, I'm actually just sad. I'm like, how is this the place I used to once call home? And now I feel scared to call it home. I have a confession to make. I never ever pack a toothbrush whenever I travel. I never do. That is simply because I always try and leave the things at home that I know I can get either on the way or at my location. So whenever I come to London, there's like certain things I just don't bring, like some kinds of skincare, you know, like makeup. I mean, makeup I have to kind of bring because I don't know. I used to come really often, so it was fine, but now I just don't. Or like clothes and shoes, like I have a London wardrobe. One thing I never, ever, ever bring, and it makes no sense because I carry like 3 different toiletry bags, is a toothbrush or toothpaste. It's always free on the way. Why would I unnecessarily pack something? And people find it so bizarre. And like, even if it's not on the way, but when would it ever not be on the way? I'm always flying Emirates. Like, if I'm driving somewhere, like to the countryside or to another hotel in a different state, obviously I'm going to a hotel, there has to be a toothbrush at the hotel, like basic necessities. So yeah, I never pack toothbrushes. I just wanted to know if anyone else does that, or is it just me? And is that really weird? Because I can't figure out if it's weird or not. Where are my silk towels that I got? She just doesn't ever value anything I buy her. I got these incredible. Where are they? Bloody cabinet full of traumatizing things like fucking tampons. Oh my god. Guys, I'm traumatized by tampons. Anyways, like I was saying, I just got these incredible like cotton silk face towels off Amazon, like a massive pack of like 50, and I just don't use like regular towels for my face anymore. I really hate when my phone goes off in the other room. The sound, I think I have PTSD from the sound of my phone. Does anyone else have that? Like, you just hear the sound, you're like, I'm stressed. Maybe just because I never get good news from WhatsApp. Yeah, I didn't even pack a moisturiser because I genuinely thought there'd be one here, but there's no moisturiser. I also, strangely, for this trip, I didn't have my original foundation. However, I just decided to pack like 3 or 4 different foundations I haven't used in a while, and just apparently I'm hoping it works. Why would I do that? Why would I not just buy my original foundation, especially when I have reactive skin? Okay, we're gonna use the Laura, ooh, tinted moisturiser, oil-free. Perfect. We can use that. Guys, Antsy is so cute. We were at Sephora and she got the gift box and it had a beauty blender and like some other product from Beauty Blender. And I was like, oh my God, I love Beauty Blender. She literally just gave it to me. No, who just gives away a beauty blender? She's like, oh, I don't use them. I was like, I'm shook. Because like, I'll be buying one every other month and like, giving one away for free to someone could not be me. I'm pretending like this is a tutorial. I have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about or what I'm doing. But I'm currently hoping for the best. First, I need to seal these bags. I just realised I never actually mentioned why I was so sad at the airport. I feel like it's because I spent the past 2 months with Antsy. We've literally lived together for 2 months. We didn't tell anyone. We just kind of moved in together. And we just had the most incredible time. Honestly, the most incredible time. And this is weird because we actually had a massive falling out. Why do my eyes still look grey? Ew. Literally 2 months together. Every single day. We lived together. I don't last that long with people. Typically girls, like, it's just very hard for me to like spend that much time on top of someone's head. Like, I just couldn't do it, which is why I'm like so stressed about marriage. I'm like, I'm gonna get so sick of my husband. Like, why is he in my space all the time? But Antsy and I got on so well. Like, we both have days or like, you know, hours where we just need timed out, like a time where we need a time out. And we both understood that, and I feel like that's so important, and like just a friendship. I feel like not many people get that. Like, just because you're spending so much time together doesn't mean you have to spend all the time together. Like, we definitely need a time out, right? Like, it's normal to want to recharge your social battery. We are both literally the same. We just need to recharge our social battery sometimes. And it's not like something which is offensive to each other, but I feel like time apart, like just being on your own is so necessary. However, saying that, now I'm here all on my own, I'm like, this is just so sad. This is very sad, but I'm enjoying it low-key. Like, I like spending... Is this too dark? If I had a pet, I think I'd be fine. Like a pet in London, I would be so fine. But to come home to an empty house every night, be all on your own, especially in London, of all places, it's quite sad. I don't actually enjoy it. Like, I love coming home to my dogs and they're just yapping and they're just so excited to see me. I'm just like, I feel guilty at the same time, which is honestly why I hate traveling so much, because I genuinely feel guilty traveling when I have my dog, who is literally the love of my life. I feel so guilty, even though he's doing, like, he's well. My mouth is dry from talking so much. Is that too bright? Not me questioning all my life decisions right now. Oh, which actually leads me to something I've been thinking about. I was like, I actually have no regrets in life. I have absolutely no regrets in life. Like, yes, I've made some awful, terrible mistakes in certain aspects of my life. However, would I be the person I was today if I hadn't gone through all of that? And I was like, no, I would not. Like, yeah, making bad decisions is fine, but what's the point of just sitting there and regretting something when it's already happened? Like, move on, get over it. Like, of course, there's certain things I would have done differently, but if I sit and dwell, like, oh, I wish I did this, I wish I did that, then where am I going? You kind of just have to accept what is and move forward in life. I think that's just so important, but it's also really difficult to do. You kind of master it eventually. Like, when I tell people this, they're like, what? No regrets? I'm like, yeah, none. What's the point in having regrets? It's already happened. Move on. Is that blended? As well as it can be, I suppose. I need to check my phone. I really hate those "you hungry" messages, because like, I'm always hungry, but I'm trying to not be. Like, I love to eat. I really love to bloody eat. But I also really like being thin. Thinner than what I was, to be honest. When you're a PCOS girly, life is rough. Yeah, so like, you hungry? Not really, but is there anything else to bloody do? Why can't you just be like, oh, do you want to go to the Serpentine? Do you want to go for a boat ride? Do you want to go ride horses in Hyde Park? Tell me something fun. Why does it always have to be food? I'm too short for this mirror, it's really annoying. I feel like I need like a little step ladder. We're gonna mix the peach pie and the cherry blossom cake. Why don't I have a yellow one? I really want a yellow one. I feel like I've just been doing this awful peach, which is just too light for me. I didn't contour my nose, great. Guys, you know I realised I was toxic when suddenly I've decided to find Central C hot. I didn't even know who he was, nor did I care to look him up previous to this drama. Suddenly I find him so attractive. I'm like, and it's got nothing to do with his personality. Like, obviously he's a dog. Whatever he's done is so gross. Like, as a man, you're gross. But he's cute. I forgot bloody setting spray. That would have melted this look and made it so much better. But see, I always forget the things I actually need because I always think, well, no, actually that's a lie. I expect the things to be here. I literally just said how I don't pack most things and I expect them to be here. And are they here? No. Did I throw them away? No. Did Elise throw them away? Most likely. If she sees this, Elise, it's really wrong of you to be throwing away my things and asking me. Like, what? How do you know I didn't need that? But to be fair, she does have valid points most of the time. She's like,
This cucumber's been sitting here for 2 weeks. I think it's time to go.
and I'm like, still fine. Still looks edible. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I look powdery AF. Always in London, I'm always bloody powdery. It's so gross. Why? Guys, I used to be so scared. This is so random, I just had this thought right now. I used to be so scared because it's actually it's kind of motivational because I definitely have progressed in life from like a year ago. In fact, like a few months ago, I was so paranoid to take a little carry-on suitcase on flights because I was like, there's no way I can reach the overhead bin and like I'm too scared to ask someone to help me. Like I just, because the last time I carried something on a carry-on and I asked the air hostess if she could help me, she was like, it's not my job. And I was like, okay, but like clearly there's nowhere else for me to put it. I can't lift it. You can see the size of me. But I was like, okay, fine. She's not gonna help me. They're never gonna help me. What do I do? So I never carried a carry-on. But today was the first time I flew alone. Oh, if I'm flying with Elise, that daddy long legs is getting what I need up there. She does everything. And we've only recently started flying together. So I'm always paranoid. But this time, I just got there and I was like, right, it's time. I was struggling to pick it up. But then a kind man in front of me was like, would you like me to help you? And I was like, yes, thank you so much. That would be so kind. And then he did. And I was like, wow, there's some decent men still out here in this world. Is he being decent or was he trying to hit on me? No, I'm joking. He was like an old man, actually. Old men are weirder than young men. Right guys, I'm too stressed. I'm gonna go finish this in proper lighting and then I will see you in a bit because I can't do this right now. Okay, I am the worst packer ever. No one take my packing advice. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Tell me why I forgot like 5 things. That's a cute colour. I'm hoping my sister has some mascara because the bottom lashes need mascara. Don't tell me she took her mascara with her. Why did she do such a crazy thing? Don't mind me just drawing on my beauty spots. I was like, what's that on your face? Babe, in India, these are ugly spots. We draw them on kids to make the children look as ugly as possible. Even if the kid's already ugly, I said it, to make them even uglier so no one puts evil eye on them. It's fantastic. Or they make them really dark eyes. But typically it's just a big black dot somewhere on the face. Awful. And now we dot them around. The most important one is behind the ear. I don't know which ear, could be any ear, but it's definitely behind the ear. Oh, beautiful angel Elise. Yeah, okay, don't share mascaras, but she is my sister. Who think I'm done. Oh my god, my battery's about to die. I need to fix the hair as well. I use the Dyson Airwrap and yeah, it's not giving big bombshell hair that I was expecting. But I've also left my rollers because I didn't think I needed rollers because I thought I left them here. Anyways, rollers are great. You can just get them on Amazon. Everyone loves rollers. I hope you enjoyed this. That was my little tutorial. I'll link the products I used down below if I can remember. What else do I need? Good lord. I realized it wasn't my face. I just needed to sweat a bit. So I realized also that I've been sitting here with the AC off for the past, like, how long have I been here? Maybe 12 hours, 15 hours. Love that for me. So saying that, I very hardly ever need AC in London. It just doesn't make sense. But it helps when I'm hot for my makeup to melt into my face, and I feel like this is also better lighting. I still want to contour my nose a little bit more.